Hello and welcome to Edmonton, site to race number 8 of the 2008 NRSL Hooters Series season. And join me once again in the booth is Stephen Paul III, and joining us as well is Austin LaPlante.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
So the front row today for this one is Mary Shelley. I forgot I was on that car. Whoops. And Hunter Braxton. Row 2, we'll see Steve Pollard and Matt Hamill. Row 3 is Paul Swanson and Trevor Germain, who wasn't originally slated to show up for this one, but they were able to find money late. Sam Young and Stephen Paul III will make up row number 4, with Dylan Young and Marlon Eskandari in row number 5. Here's the rest of the starting grid as I hand over to Austin and Stephen for their thoughts and predictions on this one.
Let Austin go first.
Well, thank you very much, Stephen. It's been a while since I talked to you two. Yeah, Edmonton. Very interesting flat track, part of an airport, 14 turns. And during practice, I tend to see that turn 1 and the first part of the S's is going to be very tough with this 2x2 as they go 3 and 4 wide. So hopefully everyone will be under P's and Q's on the first lap, as I do believe there's not going to be any cautions in this race. Am I right?
Correct. We do not run cautions for the road courses.
Okay, Stephen?
Wait, I'll wait for the command and then I'll go.
You got 20 seconds, so go.
Kev Shear won last year's race. He's starting 29th. Hamill and the 76 were fast in practice. The 8 car missed the race, and our final row is JT Bryant. There we go.
As here comes the command to start engines for this one.
Drivers, start your engines!
So as we come into this one, only 2 drivers can actually leave here as the points leader. They are Kev Shearer, who has a 62-point lead over Hunter Braxton. Johnny Gardner could leave here tied as the points leader, but he would lose the tiebreaker on top 5s to Kev, who's got 4 to what would end up... Actually, sorry, Johnny would have that tiebreaker because he would have had to win. I stand corrected on that. So Gardner could leave here as the points leader if he wins and led the most laps. Rest of the top 10 in points is Trevor Germain, Carter Joey, Sam Young, Mohamed Zain Abdullah, Brian James, Stephen Pollard III, and Oriel Pollard. As the pace car is off, and we are set to go racing here at Edmonton for the Dollar General 250. We are green.
Did you sponsor this race, Charles?
I think I did.
Here we go. Let's see.
As coming
Steve Pollard.
Oh, Braxton
Ooh.
hits the wall. That's going to open the door for the 91.
It should have been the Ford, 300 by all the logos in turn 1. And this logo right there.
As trouble already in the back.
Oh, God. Everybody
everywhere.
off. Fitzwater's on drugs again, and they're 5 wide.
Matt
Oh, who's
Dixon
that?
was
The
back
81.
there. And Haley Lordigan in the 49.
I don't remember this at all. We didn't have this much craziness last year.
Well, there might have been some
42
minor
crew.
edits.
You think?
Kev Shears starting to try and work his way up through the field already.
Well, he won this race last year, like I said, so he's definitely going to have a lot of experience, know how to drive the
Well,
track.
then last year
and get
he
to the
also started as the pole sitter, I think.
field. That's true.
As there's
3
3
wide.
wide in front of him. Damage to the front end of Ace Rogers' 18 Z-Line Designs Toyota.
And now that we can tell them apart now.
They're 3 wide heading to 12,
Ooh.
13. That corner of that wall really scares me if they go in.
I heard someone get the wall as well. Looks
See,
like
reminds me
Ace,
of-
hits.
Ooh.
Yeah, Ace is gonna-
hits.
It reminds me of Sonoma, that part of the wall that's sticking out right there. It's a little more treacherous, though.
Meanwhile, up front, it is the 91 as Steve Pollard still leading. Mary Shelley has gone to second, Matt Hamill third, and Paul Swanson now runs fourth. Braxton is back to fifth.
Yeah, he got major damage on the side of that car.
And try and fend off from Trevor Germain, who enters this one fourth in the points. Oh!
Oh, my
Jesus
goodness.
Christ! He's
Oh!
dead, right next to the ambulance.
Wow.
Well,
But
that's
how
some-
convenient that the ambulance is right there. Holy cow. That was...
Damn, Charles,
Wow.
nice job conveniencing that.
that could not have gone better if I tried. It looks like what happened there was the 76 clipped the 9. You will have seen that on the side-by-side.
2-0, the 76 does have sponsorship. It's really hard to tell because it's bright-ass yellow on the side of the car.
Yeah.
There actually is something there. Trust me, it's just really hard to see.
To be fair, though, I think that also is a family business.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Right now, Swanson trying to find a way to catch up to the 61.
So last year, Time Pollard and Alex May started on the front. They did not end up winning the race. So Polster is a little cursed, looks like here.
Well, to be fair, I don't remember where Kev actually started last year to get that race win.
I can tell you right now.
And
Kev started third.
Which
That's where Steve Pollard started.
that is where Steve Pollard started.
Steve Pollard won it. I think he went
Bristol.
Bristol, didn't? Yeah.
Yeah, because that was where
So-
that's where we figured out that he was actually supposed to have rookie ratings.
Yep, and Austin, the running joke in the series, we have the MRSP starting park team first, and we have the Penske Racing Dodge last in points. So, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the 91 is not leading the points anymore. 91 has fallen back since that Bristol win. They come in this one 18th in the points for the 91 team.
Right, Hackett is fourth in points.
That is true. You got me there. Swanson looks like he's going to have a better line through, I think that was 12 and 13, trying to find a way around the 61.
That was 12. This is 13 and 14 right here.
Or 11 and 12 then. Whoops.
Yeah, I mean, I do have the map right next to restaurant on my second monitor.
Yeah, this might be the last time we see Jermaine might be opening the second team next year, and he's a Jermaine driver for life, so we'll see what happens.
Right now, Sam Young, the Auto Club winner, trying to find a way around the 76 now.
Yep, it looks like, that's from the first lap right there.
Yeah, that was the first lap incident right there.
Yep. Trevor Jermaine, he ran a couple of Cup. He was pretty impressive in that 58. Not sure what the future holds for Cup, but he's definitely going to be a good Hooters driver for a while.
That definitely looks like the case,
You're right
yes.
about that.
Swanson now all over the back of Hamill, the pair of unsponsored cars, basically, as the 03 doesn't have real sponsorship on it. It's sponsored by Jermaine.
Yeah. And maybe Trevor Jermaine can run the James Hilton safety car next year.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of convincing. Mike Trout's. Oh, sorry, Lil Planet.
I was gonna say, this guy tried to dive in the corner and try to get a great exit. It looks like it may have worked, going for third place.
And that's not exactly a great spot to have made the move, though, as you see it right there. Could not hold it in there.
Mike Trout's up to 10th place. He's kind of, is he up there in the points still? I know he was up there at Bristol.
He was 30th going into last week.
Yeah, he had a good run at Dover last weekend, so he's up here now in the top 10.
Trout comes into this race looking for
21st?
Is it? Yes, 21st.
Yeah, I didn't get banned from last week's comments, so that's also a positive.
So he thinks.
Whoa.
I mean, we are recording this like 2-3 weeks in advance of that actually going live, so he has no clue.
Wow.
Just break the whole third wall right there. Or fourth wall.
Hey, don't be worried. The Patriots ain't gonna make the playoffs this year, anyways.
That one, I think he's got nailed to a T.
We're gonna go like 3-12, 3 and 13 this year, guaranteed.
I was gonna say the only way you go 3-12 is to go 3-12-1.
Yeah, we're not winning. Like Jarrett Stidham's gonna throw more interceptions than Mike Trout's gonna get top 10s this year.
Well, Trout's already got one.
I understand why you tolerate him.
Well, put it this way: Robert Pollard's gonna make more races than how many games the Patriots are gonna win.
Well, that's a brave one because Robert Pollard still hasn't even made an A start yet.
Well, I'm telling you, Oriole Pollard is all over the back of Trout.
Yeah, that's the battle for 10th right there, the 90 and the 99.
Now, you would figure the 52 would run the Boris Head road course car at the road course track, but I guess they couldn't afford it.
But still running up in the top 10 right now, battling with the 92 of Stephen Pollard III. That is for 8th.
And we can win a cup race. A few weeks ago, we can't even get sponsorship in the Hooters Series. Just my luck.
And Sam Young all over the back bumper again of the 76, round 2 of this battle.
Yep, Sam Young is all over the back of the 76. And you see that spawn chip, it just, you just can't see it. It's so bright.
Now,
Like
I will say this. I do think we are running a longer race this year than we did last year.
Sort of. Just 2 more laps.
Hey, you know what? Those 2 laps could make a difference.
Yes, they could. Because someone could blow up or someone could low page like a 61 car.
Or someone might have to make an extra stop.
Oh, that's going to be also very difficult. Just so fast with the corners right here. As we see the truck back there in the background with no TV-tron on.
That was a good run for the 1. You get to the right side.
Oh,
Yep,
got
he's
him.
on driver's right. He's going to make the overtake there. Moves Sam Young up into 5th over the 76 of Trevor Germain.
Yeah, well, Sam has more experience, obviously. He put a move on the rookie right there, so that was a good run by him in that corner. As everybody kind of getting a little more looser as the tires were, like LaPlante said.
And Matt Hamill was all over the track as well. That might try and open the door for Swanson. Meanwhile, Steve Pollard is starting to catch the lap traffic.
Repaired for damage as well.
Whoops. So far out of the race, the 9 of Hunter Braxton, 36 of Mitchell Collins, and the 81 of Zachary Fitzwater. That said, Gitteroke, you could tell, was definitely off the pace down that straightaway, so he has had some sort of engine damage to the car. Oh, actually, you see the damage there to the left side of his Powerade Dodge.
So unless Johnny can somehow does something, a big miracle, Kev is going to probably more than likely extend his points lead by a lot of points at least.
Well, let's check in on the 88 then. Let's see. Johnny Gardner currently runs in the 14th position. Kev currently runs in 19th.
So he's kind of moved his way through the field. And we still got the pit stops to go. You know, he's got a Hendrick pit crew, so we can move a few spots up.
That is true. Well, we'll have to see if that Hendrick pit crew does him any good. He's actually only a couple spots down the line from his teammate and fellow Lowe's driver, Kyle Matthews, in the 48.
We got Z-Line drivers and we got Hendrick drivers. And how many cars are out of the race? I don't know if we made a note
Just
of that
3.
yet.
I actually literally just made a note of that, not like a minute ago.
Paying attention on the broadcast, clearly.
Clearly. As Oriole Pollard going to try this battle again with Mike Trout for 10th. And actually, as I was saying that, I caught a glimpse of Matt Hamill trying to go to the left side of Daniel Gitteroke. Swanson going to try to the right.
Left side's not a good idea.
Oh, Gitteroke in the way massively.
Nick.
Sam Young going to have to lift, trying to get around the 42.
Yeah, that was honestly smart. Don't jeopardize your position.
And now, can Trevor Germain make a move? Yes, he can.
One probably hit the wall. Almost.
They keep it off of it so far. Meanwhile, Dylan Young, Stephen Pollard III also going to have a battle now as they try to navigate around the 42.
Yeah, there's a little awkward silence here as, you know, we're just getting the lawn chairs out like I mentioned last week, which we're going road course race. Never mind, no more lawn chairs. Look at the 2 car throwing it in there.
Trying to, but remember, this is because the 42 is damaged off the pace right now. Lead is up to over 2 seconds now for Steve Pollard as he looks for his 2nd win on the season.
Yep, as
And is
all Pollard's
catching
drivers
the
in the top
18.
10, so that's good. James Qualls, last week's winner, he's in the top 20 right now. The 24 won a truck race here with Johnson, so maybe that number has some luck.
Well, Steve Pollard trying to find a way around the 18 to put the Gibbs Racing Toyota down a lap in 36th spot.
Yeah,
troubles for Matt Dixon as he has fallen out of the race.
Oh, wow.
We're going to take a look at that. Steve Pollard, he won the road course race in the only really good run Evernham had the 98 last season. So Steve's pretty good at these road courses, just a little bit.
Might be his best stat. I don't remember.
I know that's mine. So
Well, then never mind. I think think you had all 3 different. Steve Pollard, though, not able to get around the 18. The 18 not being as easy of a lap car as the 42 was, and that is allowing the 60 of Mary Shelley, who I know has road course as her best stat, to start to close in.
Yeah, has Mary won a road course race in the Cup Series?
Yes. I don't remember where, but I remember specifically seeing her win one, and going through those.
Steve Pollard is pretty much the John Andretti of the series. A rookie, but technically not a rookie.
Well, so too is Cole Deaver.
Yeah, him too. He's been in the Cup Series. Well, he ran the Cup last year. I mean, Steve's been around since season 1. Deaver only started last year.
Still counts. I made the mention that he was kind of pulling off the Kurt Busch.
That took a year hiatus from all 3 series, but only made the Cup Series.
Yeah.
He came back and Carl. Just hope you don't get that $200,000 fine next year.
As now the gap
Never running
underneath 2 seconds as Steve Pollard still cannot find a way around Ace Rogers.
Yeah, I'm not shopping.
We're not 7/10 that last lap.
Yeah, I'm not shopping at Z-Line Designs anymore.
Have you ever shopped there?
I don't even know where it is. I think, isn't that an online store or something?
We'll have to check that out.
Just like the Stater Brothers, Charles still got to do a Facebook Live with Stater Brothers.
As Steve Pollard still can't find a way around yet.
Have we made virtual middle fingers yet?
I don't think so, but if we did, Steve Pollard would certainly be showing it to the 18 right now.
Well, it's time for a pit stop.
Well, the pit window would definitely be open should he choose to go for it.
Well, he backed off the 18 right there.
No, he doesn't. Mary Shelley instead is going to be the first to pit. So how does this work out for the Save-A-Lot Ford? Matt Hamill, Paul Swanson also on pit lane.
76, I think.
So
right.
a lot of drivers in that top half, or the top 5, making pit stops there.
Very good strategy there.
So now it's going to be a question of how well does this work for Steve Pollard, because not only is he staying out and getting that negative to his race, he's still stuck behind the 18.
It's about to be season 1 all over again, and the 18 don't get out of the damn way.
Well, that was Time Pollard actually who initiated that
The
one.
18 just stays out. Now anyone should have a clear entrance to pit road.
Meanwhile,
track,
Sam
probably.
Young, Dylan Young, Stephen Pollard III among drivers who had stayed out. Oriel Pollard trying to do the overcut on Mike Trout.
You know, obviously tell Oriel Pollard, trying to get some positions up. Oriole's the worst of the Pollard. Even though he's top 20 in points, still the worst of the Pollard drivers
I was
again.
try and figure out what I was doing here. Let's see. Matt Hamill's right there. Oh, Hamill lost some spots on pit lane.
Well, I mean, look at the car and look at the pit crew.
Well, that's true. So, Steve Pollard follows the 18 in.
I did not expect that to happen.
That's it. Where's the baseball bat?
As everyone else that had not pit comes in, and that one ends up totaling 8 cars?
I think so. So Steven's hoping that the 18 has repair more damage or has an issue in her pit stall.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
There'll probably be an arson fire with Z-Line Design in Edmonton real quick, because that 18 will get out of the way.
So let's see what happens here with Mary Shelley as she comes down.
She's going to take the lead because the overcut, one lap, fresher tires is definitely going to overcut it.
Let's see.
Well, there's Dylan Young. There's Sam Young.
No. Actually, no. Oh, God!
Well, the heck with that.
So Steve Pollard is still behind the 18.
Yes, 911. I would like to report an arson fire at
By the
Z-Line
way,
Design.
Jerry Shelley,
the
the
was
race
retired
sponsor,
with,
is out.
See that side by side.
As right now, the last time around, it was a 4-second lead for the 91 over the 1. It's now less than 4 seconds because here comes the 60 of Mary Shelley.
This looks like a season 1 throwback here.
except that one was an actual wreck. Here we
Oh,
go, battle for the race lead.
Driver's right.
And new
And
leader.
clear.
Oh!
Oh,
Steve
it
Pollard
almost
nearly got
hit
the wall.
What happened there?
Good luck getting by this 1860.
So now can Mary Shelley hang on for the race lead?
She's gonna get stuck behind him too.
No, that's. Never mind. I thought I had a
making a
better run than
move.
the 18. He's giving a room.
Oh, you go stuck on 11.
Oh my
As
God.
Mary Shelley able to
And
make the pass work on Ace
clear.
Rogers.
You go stuck 11, Ace.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
So Steve Pollard loses the race lead through all that. By the way, Sam Young is up to
Did I pick the time to join you guys or what?
Paul Swanson 5th. Oriole Pollard up to 6th. Trevor Jermaine is 7th. Eskandari is 8th. Jessica Shelton in an impressive run up into 9th just quietly. Matt Hamill back in 10th. Matthews is 11th. Sky Commons, Stephen Pollard III, James Qualls, Mohammed Zayn, Johnny Gardner, Sattler, Carter Joey, Andrew Miller, and Mike Trout are the top 20. Kev Shearer lost some spots in the pit cycle. He is back to the 22nd spot as he battles with Cole Beaver. Sheila Shearer's 24th now. Trevor Collins up to 25th, or back to 25th. Matt Duncan, John Herman, Jesse James, Brian James, JT Bryan up to 30th, Seth Cole 31st, Quinton Moore, Enzo Areza, Haley Lordergan, Daniel Gitteroke is in 37th. Now can Steve Pollard get past the 18 now that the 18's not on the lead lap?
Gonna beat him with a baseball bat if I don't get by him.
Well, I mean, this
Charles,
is Steve Pollard, not
just
Steve
to let you
Pollard.
on a side note, no, your mic cut out for like 5 minutes, for like 2 minutes, so I keep going through the field there.
Oh, wow. Well, it might have cut out on...
He brake checked him, you look bad! Get out of the way!
Oh, well, Steve
Oh, he
Pollard
gave him room.
finally is
He
going
gave
to
him
get to
room.
the inside. And
As the
that's
virtual
complete.
middle finger goes up.
So, by the way, to explain that, it might have cut out on here, but probably not on the broadcast because I've been having internet issues like the entire afternoon.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm surprised. All of California's using it since they're still quarantined.
Sam Young now is going to take his shot at the 18 of Ace Rogers.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong in saying that most of the country will be still in quarantine.
Nah, look up Ace Speedway on Twitter and see how most of the countries, how they're doing it.
As Kyle Matthews is going to try and find a way around the 61 of Matt Hamill, this would be a battle for 10th.
Now, I do think the 91 car has a better car than the 60. He has a lot fresher tires, but has damage been done yet?
Well, currently he is almost 3
Yeah.
seconds back. Mary Shelley just ran her quickest lap of the race, and it's the second quickest lap that we've seen today.
And look who's the fastest, how ironic.
Well, that's Oriole Pollard. Steve Pollard is third quickest lap. So, either way, Shelley able to extend the gap out even farther. Now Sam Young has caught the 18.
Now, a serious question: has the 61 in the the Hooters series? I don't think so.
Yeah,
You're
don't
gonna make
ask
me
me.
look. They didn't win last season. Yes, they have. Maxwell Chan won.
Is it one race he won or two?
He won one. I don't know about any others, but there is. You were asking had they won. They have won at least once.
Yeah, they were pretty piss poor last year. Oh my God, Sam Young!
Oh, Sam!
And Ace Rogers. Man, why couldn't we?
You were gonna say?
Why couldn't we put Zach Fliginger in the field? Why can't Ace Rogers' passport get stolen? For Christ's sakes!
Sam Young gonna be able to clear
you
the
can
18
try,
this
right
time.
now. Try hit the turn 1 on the right.
By the way,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
lead extended
Well-
even farther. Mary
Well, I
Shelley up
think-
over 3-second lead.
Well, I think the 91 got the wall a little bit because I saw smoke coming off his tires.
Dylan Young now going to take his shot at the 18 of Ace Rogers.
And he's going to get held up. And Ace Rogers
Oh, he's
is
going
going
to go
to be
around
held.
driver's left. That's going to open the door for Swanson now.
Yep, down here it comes. A lot of unsponsored cars in the top 10, I've noticed.
True.
Always seems it happens on the road course, probably.
Yeah, well, equipment doesn't really matter on the road courses too much. It's more about talent and skill, unless our Ace Rogers not being in the way.
Well, let's see what Dylan Young can do here. This has been a good passing spot so far today for this lap
I
traffic.
see driver's right. There he goes on the right.
And that's how you do it.
And-
Oh,
Oh,
Ace
God.
Rogers going to hit the wall.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen at some points. Well,
And
well,
it's right-
the old 3 will take advantage.
So that's an easy enough pass for Paul Swanson to get around the lap traffic.
Yep. His 18 has got a lot of damage there. Now he's going to hold up Oreo Pollock because he hates the Pollocks right here.
Well, that would be the next one to try and lap him, but we'll see how much of an issue he puts up here.
3.7 seconds now. Leader to second place.
As Sam Young just ran his quickest lap of the race. And that one, a 0.4 of a second gap extension from Mary Shelley.
Well, Mary's putting on the afterburners. I'm definitely not shopping at Save-A-Lot for a while.
Well, Mary Shelley
Yes.
came into this one 37th in the points.
Yes, we do have Save-A-Lots in where I live. Don't worry.
And
To
if
be
my
fair, they
memory's
are the
correct,
rival competitor for you, though.
They
Oh,
they
whoops.
pitted 12 lap 12-13 if my memory's correct. Unless somehow they majorly failed on fueling the car. These cars should be fine on fuel.
Yeah, they should
Yeah.
be just fine.
We should have put the race at 24 laps then.
Well, blame the fact of the mile number.
Even though you made the mileage yourself, girls.
Shush. Shush.
Witness.
I didn't
that's
think
fine.
about what the lap numbers would have needed to be when I
So
said this.
after the Chicagoland broadcast, I was like, get in the launch here, and I swear, if Ace Rogers takes that order, that's the last thing he's ever gonna do.
So
Oh,
Oreo Pollard
that's
able to
18.
clear the 18
Very
easily
easily.
enough.
Yep. As next victim is Trevor Germain. If he holds up Germain, that's a ban.
Well, Ace Rogers
Oh,
all over
that's
the
a-
track
that's a
right
different
now.
line for the 18, I think.
To be fair, if he holds up Jermaine, that actually would be kind of helping us out because it helps set up a move for the 52.
Oh,
Oh, Jermaine
tries a
trying to find a
crossover.
way around him. To be fair, that's not exactly the most normal passing location on this track either.
And that
Yeah.
somehow worked. For the 76. Now he needs to outbrake him.
I
Yeah.
love the
He
helicopter.
should outbrake him.
As,
Yeah.
Well, if he doesn't clear him here, he'll still clear him down the front or down the straightaway.
On a side note, I love the helicopter on the back straightaway, one of the corners.
Well, he hit the wall.
As Shelton now makes a move
Yeah.
on the 52 of Eskandar. He's going to try and use the 18 as a pick, unable to.
God, nice.
Yeah, 17 threw it in there. That was balls deep, and that didn't work.
52, he's going to have to back off.
And Matt Hamill's going to get a spot out of it, maybe. Well, not quite, although Kyle Matthews now fending off for, is that fending off or? Yeah, battle for 11th either way. So battle's starting to heat up a little bit back here as Sky comments around the outside.
Holy cow.
Matthews is
Picked up some dirt.
As Steve Pollard third also picks up a spot out of that. Wall's going to try and take advantage of the 48 now. And that's going to be where the sliding stops for Kyle Matthews, so he falls to 13th. And now Shelton to the back bumper of the 18.
And yep, Arby's right there in the two lines.
This is definitely not a driver you really want to block if you're valuing life.
That's why she stayed right behind him. I thought she was going to attempt to just peek to the inside. Or, I
And
mean,
now
excuse me.
makes
I keep
the-
saying the insides. Drivers right and left. Or drivers light.
Well, that's a 10-day ban for TeamSpeak.
As Pollard now makes the move on the 10. Can he make it stick is the question. This is the
And
battle
just
for
a reminder,
12th.
there's
Not going to be able to
2
make it
laps
stick as
to
they go into
now.
the S's.
2 laps to go.
Oh,
Over
Hamill
4 seconds now.
lost something there. That car was way loose. As that's going to open the door for Sky Commons with 2 to go.
Big
We're not
17 right
missing
now should be
anything up
satisfied
front. It
with
is a
9.
4-second lead for Mary Shelley. Oh, Hamill! Sky
Oh, my
Commons
Lord.
dropping the dirt.
Way out there.
Whoa!
Damn. Take down Matthews.
And Sky Commons going to lose several spots. Now he's battling with Qualls. As it clicked on my game. Great job.
One job.
Back here, Andrew Miller, Carter Joey battling for the 19th position, or 18th position. So we're starting to see some battles towards the back of the pack as tires start to wear again.
I'm in here, yeah.
As, wow, that's for what? This is the 4th corner now that these two are going at it?
Probably should be back up now as the white flag is out.
Well, we'll get to that as...
No, I'm just reminding people unless you're not paying attention.
Yeah, we did that Chicago
we
one time.
did that Chicagoland last year where we didn't realize it was the white flag.
Oh, I didn't watch it, so sorry.
Yeah.
I need to catch up. Like that was stuff serious.
As now Kyle Matthews starting to try and find a way up. Oh, shit.
Oh my God! Get the fuck out of the way! Excuse the language. I'll pay the FCD fine. Where the fuck it is? Get out of the way!
Oh, I picked a great race to
Sky
join you guys
Commons
again.
now trying to battle with James Qualls, unable to do so.
I swear to Jesus.
As coming up here, Dylan Young trying to battle with Sam Young. And it is well
Sherry's
back
like,
of the
sayonara.
60s. Save a lot Ford for Roush Racing.
Yeah, Mary, I wouldn't think it won at Lime Rock last season, so getting another road course dub in the Hooters series for Mary.
Well, it is her best track, and come to the final set of corners. It's been since season 3 for Roush Racing in the 60 team, but they will win here at Edmonton.
I swear to God, if we lose a spot, I'm killing Ace Rogers after this broadcast.
There's second.
Steve Pollard second, ended
Third.
up not being a battle for third.
There's 9 and 10. There's your top
Here comes
10
10.
right there.
And Steve Pollard will grab 11th. Actually, Johnny Gardner moves up to 12th over Kyle Matthews.
And right there, side by side there, those 4 guys there.
Yeah, that's probably 20th.
So Trout,
Right,
when he
yeah.
came across the line, was 21st.
It was close enough.
And Quentin Moore going to end up 34th on the day.
Yeah, and Jesus
So,
didn't
yeah.
that.
And Getterope
30
is going to be 2 laps down for
42
his
car.
effort in 36th.
There was no power, not Powerade Dodge today.
So Mary Shelley comes home victorious today by 5 seconds over Steve Pollard. The rest of the top 10, Sam and Dylan Young, 3rd and 4th. Paul Swanson rounding out the top 5. Then it's Oriel Pollard, Trevor Germain, Marilyn Escondari, Jessica Shelton, and Matt Hamill, the top 10. Steven and Austin, your final thoughts on this one?
I'll let Austin go first, as he's the guest.
Yeah, well, Edmonton produced actually pretty great racing and unfortunately bad blocking as well. But I really enjoyed it. I don't know what else to say. I do want to thank you guys for bringing me back. Just remember from the old times, the Free Amigos, Free Stooges, whatever you call it. Great race. Here's Steven's words.
Well, Ace Rogers is making turn 1 at Sonoma. Good one to Mary Shelley in the 60 car. She getting some momentum she had last year in the 7 car and coming up. Steve Pollard got royally screwed, and this is going to turn the season when I got to go break it up down there. Tough break for Hunter Braxton. That's going to kill him in the points. Good race, though. Besides the lap 1 craziness, we had a good run in. Seth Cole, 30th. Looks like he's pulling a Season 4 Coconut Cup Series. Bad season going on here. Brian James, another bad race. And next weekend, we're going to a track where Sheila Shear won last year in the 17. Sonoma Raceway, where we'll be drinking the wine, going to Charles' houses, drinking some more wine, and then just watch the road course race with the popcorn.
To be fair, my home is 10 hours away from the track, so you don't really want to go to my house.
I say we could do a helicopter, but we don't want to go over the mountains of California, so we'll try to just drive there.
So with that, though, congrats to Mary Shelley and the Save-A-Lot crew on the race win today for Roush Racing. The first time since Season 3 that the 60 goes to Victory Lane. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing-related content. For Austin on Plan, Stephen Powell III, I'm Gordon Fan 291, and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
Are we going to show the Rex?
That would have been done on side-by-side.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. Have a good night, guys.
You epically failed, bud.